and welcome to episode 2 of Youth Squad Legends Series 8 with Luton Town. A huge congratulations to Josh Matthias, who's won our first customisation competition. Jim McAllister will be suited up with your preferences and would have shown you the edit player menu, but he's actually out on loan to Crawley Town at the moment. There's been a lot of games since last episode, and I was planning on live comming the simulation. However, my Elgato decided not to work, and it meant that I saved up around about the 23rd, the 24th of August, and that meant I've had to change it a little bit. So we've gone straight to Burton, which were our fan-chosen game for September 2017, and now we're going to look back at the results in between episodes. So in the Capital One Cup, we lost at home to Bradford City by the single goal. Coventry City, we drew 0-0, but Danny Duckworth got injured for 6 weeks. Against Walsall, we won 1-0. The same result against Oldham Athletic. Destroyed Crawley Town by 3-0. And then the final match in August, we beat Scunthorpe United 2-1. The first game in September saw us lose 2-1 away from home against Port Vale. And now it's the Burton match. In between all of them games, I've put a lot of work into my squad, and I'm going to show you the potential statuses of all my players now. So we got Robert Grimmer, 73 overall, an exciting prospect. Jamie Westlake has the potential to be special. David Slater is an exciting prospect. Aaron Bowen has the potential to be special. So does Dominic Atkinson, Jamie Carroll, Reece Garland, and Ziggy Shinnie. Patrick Carson is showing great potential. Daniel Brown, David Stevenson, and Adam Daniels have the potential to be special. Dale Welsh has the top status as well, and so does Philip Brennan. The ones that I haven't talked about are either 59 overall or under, therefore their statuses are hidden from view, or the potential hasn't increased enough to actually get a status. Now, if you're planning a career mode like this, just using your own youth academy, then I suggest you look up tutorials on how to grow your players. Bomber Striker 9 has done a series on how to grow youth players. I'll put the link down in the description for the first episode of that extensive series. And also in the description box, there will be a video to EvinhoFutball's how to grow youth players quickly. Although because of how labour intensive his technique is, we can only do it with so many players each season. And these are the 4 players that I've put on loan as EvinhoFutball wants you to do. Michael Toney, Will Furlong, Owen O'Kane, and Jim McAllister. I'm not going to go into much detail on EvinhoFutball's technique. I strongly suggest you watching the video, especially if you're just looking to boost 1 or 2 players' overalls. I've been asked to show the sliders what we're going to use in this realistic career mode. If you guys want to try it, you're very welcome to do so. So we're going to go through them now, and then from episode 3 onwards, they'll be in the description box. We're going to concentrate firstly on the user set. The sprint speed goes down to 40 and acceleration up to 52. Shot error goes up 1 to 51, pass error to 53, shot speed down to 48, pass speed down to 45, injury frequency up to 61. Injury severity down to 30. Goalkeeper ability remains the same. Positioning marking goes up to 52. Positioning run frequency goes down to 30. Line height up to 60. Line length is 45. Fullback positioning 50. Power bar 50. And the first touch error is up to an astonishing 82. The CPU gets a slight advantage. Sprint speed down to 40, acceleration up to 53, shot error down to 48, pass error up to 53, shot speed down to 48, pass speed down to 45, injury frequency up to 61, injury severity down to 30, goalkeeper ability remains the same at 50, marking up to 55, run frequency down to 30, line height up to 60, line length down to 45, line width down to 42, fullbacks of 50, and the first touch control error is up to 82, as is with the user. Remember to put your game speed on slow, and if you are daring, try the broadcast camera. To be honest, I wasn't surprised when Burton Albion was chosen for this episode's game. It might be a completely different Brewers side, but it's still Pennington's club. Luton Town against Burton Albion. Unbeaten at home so far, and we have a spot in the playoffs, albeit the bottom place. I'm not expecting immediate promotions with Luton Town, but we are putting ourselves into a position where we can challenge to get into that championship. So I've tried to change the starting 11 as much as I could. Obviously we can't put all the reserves in because we still need to compete, let's be honest. Pass, pass, pass. Yes. And inside, look at the space. Right, we're looking wide. Go on, run for it. Oh. Malice has found some open space. I'm going to drill it in. Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal. The first goal of this series for Luton Town is an own goal. Thank you very much, Naylor. I don't recognise your name from the Series 6, but yeah, thanks. And for the people who don't like this camera angle, I can understand because it isn't your typical camera angle that you play on FIFA with. But it is not changing simply because it makes the game much more difficult for me. And if you're going to have realistic sliders, you might as well have a realistic camera. Oh, I've literally just passed it to Akins. Oh, save. Great save by our goalkeeper. Oh, lovely block by the captain Slater. And that is just tremendous positioning right there. Ready, ready. Slide tackle. Brilliant by Rainsford. Carson sends it back to Rainsford. Oh, and then the pass. Where is that pass going? It was in between the two possible candidates. Get it! Oh, Slater is an absolute monster in the air. Pennington must be like, oh, there's my boy. He must be so proud. Well, that is half time, and not that many shots from Luton Town. In fact, I'm questioning whether or not we got a single shot on target. No matter, we are 1-0 ahead through an own goal. Oh, what's Rowe done? What the hell was that? The control there was diabolical, and it's let Burton Albion back into the game. Look at the replay, it's a terrible touch. No mercy with the finish as well. It hits the post on the way in. Carroll. Oh, yes. The left back. Look at him charging forward. Finding space. Oh, that was beautiful. Forsyth. That was fantastic. Yes. And it was all made by a left back. With 30 minutes to go, I think it's time for substitutions. Carson off for Daniels. Ziggy Sheeny comes on, and we'll bring on Watson at the back. Barcham across the midfield. Here's Ziggy Sheeny. Let's go. Some fresh legs on. Oh, he's still got it. Very nice. And still, it's Ziggy Sheeny. I don't think he'll go all the way. That's quite an angle. We'll go backwards. Here's the assist maker of the second goal, Carroll crossing in. And that attack has disappeared. Now it's Burton Albion with an opportunity. Slater's doing his best to get in the way, and has done. Concentration was at its peak right there. We only really had one shot on target, but scored twice. Full time, Luton Town 2, Burton Albion 1. At the start of September, we got Chris Spittle from a scout report. Surely this guy's a striker. Overall of 51 to 67 with a potential of 79 to 94. That's me done for this episode of Youth Squad Legends. I've got two things for you guys to vote for. Firstly, the game in October. The home game in the Johnston's Paint Trophy against Carlisle United. Football League 1 action at home against Chesterfield. Away against Southend. Home against Leyton Orient. Away against Barnsley. Or at home against Notts County. Those 6 games are your choices for October 2017. For the customisation competition, we're going to focus on the guy who won the last game for us, and that is Colin Forsyth. His original position is a winger, but we'll probably see him more as a striker in this series. So tell me what you'd like to see the guy wear. No silly shirt numbers. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.